We're headed to Alaska in some extremely remote country. We've got our hunt winner, Scott Allen, and he's in pursuit of premium trophy moose. We're hunting with Renfro's Alaskan Adventures. This is some pristine country, and Wade provides a super successful experience. One of the reasons I think Wade is so successful and why we do stuff with him each and every year is he runs a flight service as well. So throughout the year, when he's flying out to villages and doing different things, he's always looking for moose. So a regular outfitter would not have the luxury of being able to do this. To say he's scouting year round would be an understatement. Stick around, this is going to be a great show. One step closer to our destination. We just got dropped off on this gravel airstrip. We're waiting here now for a Super Cub to come pick us up and haul us to camp. Beautiful country. We saw a big bull on our way in. Saw a herd of muskox. Been a great trip so far. If you've never hunted this country, you have no idea what to expect or what it's taken to make a successful trip like this come together. The country itself is huge, and the logistics to get hunters, guides, and the gear into the field is a feat within itself. Knowing where you can land a Super Cub, as well as pitch a protected camp, all while doing it in a place where you're likely to be successful, takes way more than anyone would ever expect.
Well, we just barely got dropped off to camp by our planes. We're just getting the camp set up over here. Flying in, seen a crap ton of moose. A few grizzlies, a few black bear. All I gotta say is Renfro's and Wade, man, you guys are doing a great operation. We're definitely gonna be getting into the bull moose for sure. They're starting to move. We got a cold weather snap. Since it's been real hot the last few days, few weeks, so stick around, it's gonna be an exciting show. Well, it's day one here in Alaska. I'm here with our lucky hunt winner, Scott Allen, out of Twin Falls, Idaho. Scott, how long have you been a pro member? What made you become a pro member? And what were your thoughts when Michael Deming called you and said that you won this once-in-a-lifetime hunt?
Well, I've been a pro member for almost 2 years now. In January, I had a message on my phone, and it was from Michael Deming, and I thought, wow, I can't believe it. Maybe I won a hunt. So I called him, and he told me that I'd won this moose hunt, and I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. Talked to the Renfro's up here, and they told me about the hunt and potential for a big moose, and I got all my gear together, and now we're up here, and we've seen several moose flying in, seen some grizzly bears and black bear. It's beautiful country. You couldn't ask for a better place to be up on this ridge where you can see all around. And
to be able to fly over some of this country, and this country is just vast and huge, way out of my element. And when we got over the top over here, we seen 4 moose within a mile of camp that were all 50+ inch moose, a couple grizzlies and a couple black bears. So he's got a grizzly tag and a moose tag in his pocket. So should be an exciting show, so stick around and see what happens.
Inclement weather, fog, and delays are something you need to expect on hunts this far north. It's all part of the experience. It's not uncommon to lose 3 to 4 days out of a 10-day hunt. When there is visibility, you need to make the most of it. This country is somewhat open and very receptive to glassing. The one thing people aren't aware of until they have had to cover this terrain on foot is how big it really is. A big bull moose will stand over 7 foot tall at the top of his back and over 9 feet at the top of his head. And the top of his rack could easily be 11 feet off the ground. You're expecting the ground cover to be a few feet tall, but in reality, The alders are well over 10 feet and the grass is half of that. The bottoms are marshy, wet messes. So glassing from the hilltops and calling frequently is the preferred method of hunting until you find a shooter bull and in the area where you can get a bull out.
Well, me and our lucky hunt winner, Scott, just stumbled up on a great big bull down below us, 650 yards. Had a lot of points, just was lacking the mass. What'd you think about that?
It was a beautiful bull, but I'd like one with a little bigger paddles on it.
You having a good time?
Oh, it's great. This is an awesome hunt.
This is why you sign up to be a Sportsman's News Pro member, to come on hunts like this.
Absolutely.
These are our platinum approved outfitters, best in the business. Mike Damming, owner of Sportsman's News, sure knows how to point people in the right direction. Brent Froze, Alaska. Here we go.
High quality optics and spotting scopes are essential when you're judging bulls at extremely long distances. Veteran cameraman Mike Duff utilizes these combined with a phone scope to capture long-range footage of many of the bulls we see. Many of these bulls are great quality and very viable shooters, but they aren't near as close as the video would make them seem. Remember, these animals are north of a half a ton, and you have got to get all the meat out, cape, and antlers back through all that marshy terrain, and you are in major bear country.
Rained last night. We woke up to a valley full of fog this morning. I don't know how long it's going to stay like this, but probably a few hours. Hopefully the sun will come out and burn this fog off so we can go back to hunting. We saw a lot of moose yesterday. 3 big bulls, but they're all quite a ways away. Hopefully they'll move into our area here. But there's a lot of moose activity, a lot of them traveling through the area. We just can't see anything right now. Hopefully it'll clear off here in a few hours.
Bear sightings on this trip are nearly an everyday occurrence, and several of the Bruins are ones Scott would likely be willing to put his tag on. All the shooters have been several miles away and not wanting to spread scent all over the valley. The team opts to just observe until they get their moose harvested. This will provide some strong scent of blood in the valley to draw more bears out, as well as a carcass to attract these guys out of the cover. After days of spotting, as well as being stuck in a tent with zero visibility, the team finally gets some sunlight and the break they've been waiting for, a huge Alaskan moose, and in a place that the team can get to.
We're just trying to get close enough and hope he cooperates with us.
There you go.
Yeah.
He went down.
I just killed a big bull.
How far was that shot?
470.
470.
Legs in the air kicking.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
This has been an amazing trip, man.
Great.
You
bet, man.
Great.
Congratulations.
Looks like we're having some
Teamwork.
moose backstraps tonight, not pizza. Scott just laid the hammer down on a great big Yukon Alaskan moose. Been hunting their butts off. Dealing with scrappy weather. Finally all come through and paid off. Going in to check him out, reposition, get some photos, and wait for the packer to pack these things out. These things are no joke how big they are. It's crazy. There he is. Man. What do you think about that?
Looks like there's some work to be done there, doesn't it?
Congratulations to Scott Allen on a truly trophy bull moose of a lifetime. You too could be one of our pro membership sweepstakes lucky winners, where you get the chance to hunt and fish like the pros. Don't miss your chance, because it happens every 10 days. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.